The urban plan begins with a decision to demolish some of the buildings, keeping the bakery and the two buildings to the southwest. Taking into account the access points of the plot and the footprints of the existing buildings, a series of guidelines are proposed that allow us to create the division of the plot. On the one hand, we create the passages with the access from the north, south, and west. These accesses are always given from a public space. On the other hand, the shared public spaces are distributed along the perimeter and then adapted to the programs, getting this final situation.
In Russia, there is a significant gap between local consumption of beef meat and local production. Thus, this country is the largest importer of beef in the world. The increase in meat consumption is mostly due to the economic recovery that the country has experienced in recent years. In addition to the fact that it does not seem logical or sustainable to bring so much meat from the other side of the world, the negative effects that the livestock sector has nowadays on the environment are known, since the quantities we consume are unsustainable. For this reason, the project aims to transform the old bread factory into a new laboratory for the production of lab-grown meat, one of the best hopes for ending this problem in the future. On the other hand, the use of financial services will be half buried. This project aims to rethink the water cycle in the city, permeating the urban environment, avoiding increasingly frequent flood events, and filtering the water in the immediate surroundings. The project proposes a new street level, an artificial topography through a permeable roof system capable of filtering water by itself, redirecting clean water to the subsoil and to superficial ponds for subsequent evaporation. In this way, we will avoid the collapse of sewage systems and the accumulation of pollutants due to runoff on the urban surfaces.
This model extrudes the topological scheme of the spaces to be made in the project to give a definitive volume to the proposal. A minimum height is recommended for each space, and they are arranged within the area that corresponds to the architect. This order responds to several parameters: the desired accesses for the project, the circulations of people, energy, waste, textile, and water mandatory in each program, in addition to those projected for the future, the hierarchy of uses within the program, its capacity or need for burial.
The prototype is a textile formwork lattice girder. As you can see, the project produces, thanks to textile recycling, its own growth structures, just like a human cell.
The project seeks a fun and sustainable enclave in which to enjoy sustainable fashion while serving all the energy that it requires. We want to follow a new recycling paradigm. Reduce your waste, consume only the energy you can produce with it, and enjoy living in a sustainable cycle.
The project is composed of three basic points: the production of citrus essential oils, the recycled glass factory, and the spa. These 3 points form a cycle that fits each other. It begins with the production point, where citrus fruits such as oranges, lemons, grapefruit, tangerines are grown in a greenhouse, and their oil is extracted by cold pressing their peel, avoiding the contamination of the atmosphere and achieving more intense aromas. For the water of this production, it is used the proposed prototype, which collects water from the snow that falls on the plot, in addition to water from other programs. As the prototype is located vertically, it is placed in a point of the plot where there is wind to collect the maximum amount of snow. For the correct preservation of the essential oils, they must be stored in glass jars. For this reason, the recycled glass factory program is created, in which these jars will be created, recycling also the glass of the demolished buildings of the plot. And once these citrus essential oils are in the jars, they will be used and sold in the spa program.
The spaces of the three projects will have to be related in a way that favors the circulation of people, energy, waste, water, and production, that will make the project a place to want to live with a quality atmosphere.